So let's just get right into it, shall we? Hello, everyone. Let me double check again my settings. I know I should do all this beforehand, but sometimes. Cool. I'm using a new webcam. It's not a new webcam, but it's better than what I was using yesterday. So hopefully this is a better picture than what you saw yesterday. And yeah, again, it's good to be back. I don't know if I'm going to stream every day, but goodness gracious, am I going to try. I really want to bring more uplifting, positive content to the space. And ugh, so frustrating. I was going to move the bus because I think I'm going to get better reception in this other spot. But I was just watching Rags on the Vibra Finance channel, which, by the way, excellent conversation going on there. If you're watching me right now, definitely check out their that replay because I'm going to. They had just started talking about smart cities. So again, if you weren't here yesterday and you're just kind of watching this and you're watching the replay, just bear with me. We're bearing. But yeah, hopefully it will stabilize or something because this is real making me angry. Franklin, what's going on? All right, so let's go back to the chat. I'm gonna try and keep up this time because yesterday I got behind and that was tough. Bruno Mendes says, yo, let's go. And I had accidentally changed the time. So that's why I said I replied with 10 minutes. So man, this is worse than it was yesterday. Ugh. If it keeps up like this, I might have to stop. I didn't expect that this was going to be a long stream anyways, but that's pretty wretched. Anyways, what I was saying earlier is I was watching Rags and usually if I'm watching someone and my connection goes out, I'll have an idea that, oh yeah, like it might not be the best idea to broadcast right now, but it was working fine and now I'm here streaming and it's not. You know what? Let me try something. I'm going to take my phone off of the Wi-Fi. Maybe that'll help. So it's not like stressing out as much. So yeah, Franklin, that's what's up. That's what's Gucci. Not my internet connection, that's for damn sure. And usually I'm good with Starlink. I think it's my location right now. There's a bunch of trees around and that's not helpful for Starlink. So that's what's going on. Wow. Bruno Mendez. Wow, thank you for the super chat. Bruno says, let's kick the positivity season with this message. This is your confirmation that good times are ahead and you are in the right place at the right time every time. Ooh, I love that. And it's the life that we dream of that we create. Infinite waters diving deep once. Are you Infinite? Do you watch that channel? Or do you, because I love fucking man, oh what what does he do? How does he go? What's that thing that he does? He goes He'll say something really profound, and Bruno, let me know if this is who you're referring, right? But he'll say something super profound, right? And he'll go, "Ooh, slow motion this side. Mmm." I love that dude. Ralph Smart, that's who it is. I love Ralph Smart. Oh my goodness. He is a breath of fresh air. Yeah, right on, Bruno. I see your comment down there. So again, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate the heck out of that. That's gas money right there. Beep beep. That's gonna help this bus get to Nashville for sure. So thank you so much. Maybe even a snack. Who knows? Means I can maybe have some chocolate for dessert. But yeah, great message. Thank you, Bruno, for sharing that. Am I back? Oh, let me know if you can hear me. Yeah, it's rugged, you guys. I'm so sorry. Again, this is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. I might stream for just another half an hour or so, and we're just gonna try it. I don't know why the two of me. Let me see. There we go. Okay, sweet. So I lost my train of thought. It gets so frustrating having this connection issue. Hopefully it'll just get better and better, right? We can only go up from here. That's kind of the sentiment. Oh, that's what I was saying. Is that my thumbnail, right? It's just a reminder to keep your chin up, y'all. You know, one thing that as a woman, right? And this may not resonate. This could resonate with everyone, because really what it comes down to is this ideal of how we carry ourselves. And I remember going to counseling once, and I've only gone a few times here and there, and it's been great. It was helpful. And I remember telling the counselor that I had had this experience with a guy, and he made me feel like a queen. He made me feel like a goddess. And I felt like I could have an army at my back, and I could stand tall, and I could wear this crown, and I could walk in such a manner, right? Where my head is uplifted and I'm just oozing God's queen energy, right? And you know what she told me? That energy is always there. It's always there. I just have to access it. I have to know that it is within me. It's not what he did. It's not how he made me feel. You know, yes, that helped me recognize it, but that energy lives within me, and I can call on that at any moment. And let me tell y'all, I have been harnessing that. What would that be? Like BQE, big queen energy? I'm so about that right now. And like in the same vein for men, carry yourself like a king. Keep your chin up. Walk with confidence and know that you're the only you out there. You're the only you. You're the only one that can do what you do, has the talents that you have, and has the special, specific wonderfulness that makes you you. So, yes, keep that up. I'm trying to get back to the chat. I said I was going to try and keep on it. That's what this show is going to be a little bit about, right? We're just hanging out. I want to be here and be a positive force in the world. I want to communicate with you guys. I'm so glad that you're here. Again, I remember means I'm going to lose my connection. So again, I appreciate you guys bearing with me. I'm so sorry that my connection is so shitty. And let's see, Friday. Tomorrow I'll move the bus, and that should work better if and when I stream. Oh, PS, before I lose everyone again, come to the effing hangout tonight on Discourse Syndicate. Myself, Black Hexican, and RG are going to be opening up the show. I am hopeful. I don't know if he's watching right now, but he watched yesterday. Oh, and his name is escaping me. Oh, it starts with a WR. Like, I know this name. Anyways, it's a guy that I met in New York, and he had spoken about how he's got like a studio set up in his basement, and he hasn't ever streamed, but he wants to. And I was like, bruh, come on the effing out, because that's what that's for. In case any of you didn't know, Discourse Syndicate channel, the longest running, I think, YouTube for Hex. But they do effing hang out every Friday night, and that is a place where you are invited to come hang out and stream and get on camera and get used to it. And that's where many of the streamers who are doing what they do now, that's where they started their streaming. So if you want to dip your toes in the water, if you want to just start to get familiar with the streaming service platforms that we use and how this all works, and have someone kind of hold your hand through the process, come hang out tonight. I would love to be a part of that. I love seeing people get more involved in this ecosystem, right? Because I'm not going to be around forever. I mean, I'm going to be around a long time, longevity willing. Like, I'm super into all that right now, and we'll talk about that in a moment. But I can't wait to see another, 15, 20 PulseChain positivity princesses pop up and just like take the reins and run with it, right? Because that means that we're winning. I mean, we already are. The snowball can't be stopped, right? There's something, I forget, Crypto Coffee says it very well, and I forget how he says it, but it's basically like, we're already in motion, and there's no stopping this movement, right? So let me let me try again to keep up with the chat. All right, so said hi to Drix. Franklin saying the stream keeps freezing. Yes, if you're just tuning in, my connection is terrible. Do not leave. I'll be back. It's like a 5 to 8 second blip, and then I come back. Clifton Lewis says, respect and love to SJ. Thank you for being a wonderful advocate. We appreciate all that you do. I appreciate your appreciation. It really means a lot. It does. Anytime I hear someone appreciating me, it just makes my heart smile. So LOL, Franklin. What is up, cookies and crypto? I want a cookie now. All of a sudden, I am craving, especially a chocolate chip cookie. Someone send me chocolate chip cookies, please. Does your mother bake? Does your girlfriend bake? Does your wife bake? Send me cookies. Bonus if they're gluten-free. I know people get all hurt about that. I don't have a gluten intolerance, but you don't need it. In other countries, like in Europe, there's no gluten. Like, people can eat bread in Europe that can't eat bread here because there's none of that bullshit in the bread over there. We were talking earlier at the beginning. Bruno watches Infinite Waters. That dude, if you want a little more positivity in your life, if you're looking for just a little kind of pick me up, I don't even know how I got onto his channel. I don't know if it was Twitter or YouTube, but Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters, just grade A content. I share his stuff every now and then. I haven't in a minute, but that's something to check. Video rugged. Yes, again. Starlink is not working so well. TJ Bomber says, I was Okay. Oof. It's brutal. This is brutal, this whole streaming thing. All right. So let's keep going. And again, thank you for bearing with me. Total pun intended. It's the bear market. This is what it feels like, right? Like it's like you're watching the charts, you're watching your coins, you're watching everything go up and everything's great, right? And then rugged. But I mean, here's the thing is no one's getting rugged. We're not getting rugged in this ecosystem. Yeah, that's not what's going on. We are just experiencing some bumps along the way, and that's how it goes. Man, thank you for being here and thank you for chatting. Let me try and get get through this. Hex Glenn says, "Hey guys, and I'm back. I wanted to I was thinking to try to just tether off my iPhone, but I don't think that'll work either cuz it's just you guys, this is real bad. If you want to stay, stay. I'm just gonna try and get through this chat, and we're gonna talk about some longevity stuff and how much I love Richard Hart. And yes, if you get a chance, watch the stream last night with Westcott and Pulse Disciple. It was really synchronistic, as so many things in this community are. I didn't know this, but so Westcott and Ben Dubard and Pulse Disciple were gonna do one of the BYOB streams, but Ben backed out at the last minute. And Westcott, I found this out later. Westcott was like, he Pulse Disciple made him stream. And moments after Pulse Disciple said, "No, man, you have to stream," I hit him up and I said, "Hey, send me the link so I can come on your channel." And y'all, that was a fire stream. I mean, we were on it about Richard and our ecosystem and this community. So check that one out if you get a chance. Oops. Okay. All right. So let me try to get through these comments. I was saying what's up to Excellent Choice. Good to see you again, man. Moondog, lovely. Thanks for being here, Moondog. I appreciate I can feel it through the internet, man. It was really nice meeting you when we were in Georgetown, and I hope things are going well out there. I know you're not that close to Georgetown, but yeah, I hope things are going well in your part of the world. Good to see you here. Hex Hodel says, "Just tuned in to C2 of SJ. I'm not that high." Yeah, that's just a glitch in the matrix. You're fine. Crypto Sloth, hello. Thank you again for trying to help me out with like logistics. For anyone who is still here and or is down with watching the replay with all of this crazy connection issuing, I need a place to park the bus in Charlotte. If you have a place, you know someone, you might know someone. Anyways, biggest reason being that I need to be in a place where I can park more importantly, I need to plug the bus in. So even if it's like an office space or like you got a garage or something where I can plug in my bus, that's what's needed because I need to be able to run my AC because I have a sweet little kitty cat. And also I get heat sick easy. So that'd be great. So spread the word. I'm sure I will talk about that more and tweet about it a little bit more as it gets closer to that event. I'm also looking for a place in Nashville. That's not going to be so intense because Kitty Cat is send your little good wishes and feels to sweet little bear that she's in the care of a vet right now because she had hyperthyroidism for the second. I have an idea. I have an idea. This is getting stupid and I am getting frustrated. As I'm doing this, let me I'll kind of try and talk and do this at the same time. But basically, Kitty Cat had to get this procedure done twice. It was supposed to cure it the first time, but it didn't. And now she's getting it done a second time, and I'm really hopeful that this takes care of it because it sucks, man. Like she's getting older. She's a 16-year-old cat. She's adorable as fuck. Anyways, all that to say, she won't be with me until after Nashville. So it's not as intense in Nashville, but it sure would be nice to have a place to plug this little old bus in. I might just try and stream from my phone. So let me see what we can do. Let's see. Add a destination. I don't understand. Let me try. Hold on. I know how to do internet things. Let's see. Invite. I'm going to invite myself. Copy that. Send this on over here. Control and paste. All right. Let's see if we can get this going, y'all. Because I am so sorry about all these interruptions. All right. Entering studio. And I apologize. The camera, I'm gonna look a little different. You know what's funny? Okay, so I'll share my secret here. I don't wear makeup. I don't like wearing makeup, like foundation. I haven't worn foundation in years and years and years. But there's a sweet little make yourself pretty filter that I'm using on StreamYard. Let's see, front camera, sure. All right, let's see what happens. Look it. Hold on. This is not. I gotta. Oh, there. Maybe this. Beforehand, but Okay. Okay, hold on. I think I figured it out. Oh, thanks for bearing with me, y'all. I think that worked. This is a little more difficult on my phone because I can't see any comments now. Yeah, hold on. Let me try. Oops, that's not the right button. Oh, Lord. All right, comments. Okay, here we go. All right, I did it. I'm back. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. All right. Let me know real quick if you guys can hear me now. Okay, I see new comments. Let me know that you're here. I'm on 5G. I think we're going to be better now. It's going to be a little more weird because of the way I have to hold this camera and talk and try and keep up with chat. So, fingers crossed, no more interruptions. I'm not on my Wi-Fi anymore. Let's see how this goes. Just going to check these new comments. All good now. Okay, sweet. All right, so let's get back to it. I think I was talking to Sloth. I was talking about the bus. And then I think my next comment was Bruno says, nice, wise words, SJ. Samantha. I keep looking at the camera up here like it's still on and it's not even, I shouldn't even be doing that. Let me get rid of this. All right. Samantha, so good to see you again. Thank you for being such a supporter. You are a badass. And I'm sure Rags has asked you this too, but have you ever thought of streaming? Have you ever thought about doing your own channel? Because I think you'd be great. You're super motivational and I really love your content. So consider it. Come on up and hang out with us tonight. Yeah, let me know. Let me know below if you've streamed at all. Because I don't know. I would guess that you would have done maybe something with Rags or with Texan. But yeah, I'm curious. Gabrielle Canis, the most beautiful smile of the ecosystem. Oh, shucks. Oh, you. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Positive vibes all day, says Osk Crypto. Let me see if I can, I don't know if I can put these, join the chat, connect my YouTube. I don't know what I just did. That wasn't my connection. That was just me pressing the wrong buttons. So again, because I am doing this from my phone. Yeah, see, I can see that Crypto Sloth's comment is there, but it won't let me. Oops, nope. Like, if anyone knows how, please let me know how I can highlight comments from my phone, because I've never done this before, and it's not like I'm going to go through these comments and read them, but until I know how to do that, I can't highlight any of these on the actual channel. So let me keep going here. So yeah, Osk Crypto said positive vibes all the way. That is what I'm here for. That's what this is about. Make it Miriam. Hey girl, good to see you. I don't think you linked any of your things last time, so you should do that. Oh, but here's what I learned. I need to figure out how to fix this too. Apparently, I have links turned off on StreamYard. I'm gonna try and pull it up on my laptop and see if I can fix that setting. So maybe don't put any links, Miriam, but put like, hey, you can find my IG here, or this, that, and the other thing. Like, just kind of put it in such a way that, you know, you can lead people to your wonderful creations, because they are wonderful and magical. And let's see what's next. Moondog says, oh, I'm tempted. Only tried streaming once so far on Hexray's channel, who was gracious enough to handle the log. I had just jumping on StreamYard. It's my son's B-day. Maybe do a shout out. Oh, happy birthday. Your son's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Moondog son. You can, if you want to put his name down there, I'll shout out his whole name and everything. But that's awesome. Super happy birthday. I hope it's awesome. It's someone else's birthday that I know today too. There's another birthday I'm celebrating in a couple days as well. What up, Leos? I love Leo energy, y'all. My Tia, my aunt, she's a Leo, and she taught me really at a younger age how to be respectful of someone's time, because I remember being in her presence, and I don't know I must have been younger, just like, maybe a teenager, and I had my phone with me, and it wasn't like it is today, where we're just all on our phones all the time, right? It wasn't that bad back in the day, but I definitely was on my phone, and she was like, "No, you're here with me. We're spending time together. Get off your phone." And I don't think she said it that way. It wasn't dramatic or anything, but it really just instilled in my mind, oh, you're right. When I'm spending time with someone, and I hope you guys can hear me okay too. Let me see. Okay, so hopefully my audio is fine too. But yeah, Leos, great people. Super stoked. Happy birthday, Moondog Son. All right, Jeffrey Ramsey says, nice choker hair, teeth, dress, and brain. Go RH brands. For real, man. I mean, that's what I want to promote, is that Richard Hart has changed my life, and not monetarily in any way, shape, or form yet, but I can't complain. Like, things in my life are moving along wonderfully. I am getting way more involved in the longevity community. I went to an amazing event the days before the PulseChain tour event that we had in Brooklyn. There was a 2-day event in New York City where Aubrey de Grey was speaking. I got to meet his wife. He and his wife came to our PulseChain meetup, and he spoke, and that was awesome. Anyways, all that to say, that thank you, Richard Hart, for getting me into longevity in the first place. Like, I'm convinced that I'm living to at least 150 at this point, so I'm about it. Jeffrey Ramsey said, oh, I just said that. Thank you again, Jeffrey. I appreciate that compliment. Hexbala says, love your attitude, SJ. Still on the e-cigs, but I'm trying. We need more of you in the community for sure. Hey, Hexbala, did you try the breathing thing? In case y'all missed it yesterday, I gave this tip because I've been on and off smoking these e-cigarettes, and I don't want to anymore, especially because I learned that they fuck up fertility. Like, if they did a study in mice, and basically, like, these mice were like, they gave the whatever, and I don't even think it was the nicotine. I think it was the other shit that's in the e-cigs. They gave them that stuff, and that just, like, decreased their fertility so much, and that terrifies me. Like, I'm super into reproductive fertility longevity. Like, that's like the niche that I want to focus on and learn more about and get into. And I'll may talk more about that and go deeper with that later on, but for now, that's just, something that I'm sharing with you guys. And that fact alone terrified me. And it's not good for men either. You may be past, reproductive age. Maybe you're done with that and that doesn't scare you or bother you, but it's not good, bruh. So anyways, all that to say that one thing that I shared yesterday was this breathing exercise, because it's in, for me personally, it's in moments where I feel anxious that I reach for something like that, or that I want something like that. And that also goes for me, that goes hand in hand with food as well. Those of you that may not know, I was over 200 pounds at one point. Long story for all that, we'll talk about that some other time, but I still have that coping mechanism, right? I still want to stuff my face with chocolate, and of course I don't eat shit, right? Like, I don't eat bad things. So even in saying, that I want to eat like a handful of granola or whatever, like, it seems like it's not a big deal, but I know that it is mental. I know I'm not hungry. I know that I don't need that e-cig. I know that I'm anxious and that I'm looking for some way to cope with it. So breathe with me, all right? The way you do this is you inhale through your nose as high up as you think you can, and then you do it a little bit more. You kind of force yourself to take another breath in, and then you let it all out. So I'm going to do it again real quick. And just do that 2 or 3 times, and just let yourself get calm, and calm yourself. All right. So I'm so behind. All right. So let's catch up. Old Drippy. What up, Old Drippy? Old Drippy says, hey, SJ. Moondog says SJ stream is encountering a wild missing number, wild errors followed by dupe bug. I'm sure that's a Pokemon reference. I love it. Metallic Elmo says, hey, hi, having connection issues. Yes, I was. Yes, that was my Starlink not doing what I need it to do. I wish I could just tether onto my laptop from my phone, but that didn't seem to work at first either. So I'm just on my phone right now. But Metallic Elmo, it's good to see you again. I remember you from back in the day being in my chats. Hexclan says, try tethering if the phone has a cell connection. We'll try that next time, unless I've moved, and then I should have a proper connection. I love Moondog, another Pokemon reference. Checks inventory for a number of Master Balls. I'm not chasing down those legendaries without proper supplies. That's brilliant. Sloth says, yo, 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 come get me. Aliens says, last night's stream was epic. Yes, it was. We had a grand old time. For those of you that don't know what I'm referring to, Westcott, Pulse Disciple, and I went at it for like an hour and a half, just talking about all things positivity, Richard Hart. It was a really great stream. So check that out. I'm hoping that someone goes through and clips some things here and there, because I think there were some really good little nuggets of wisdom in there. And I've been waiting to get to this for a freaking minute. Tiago Nunez, for, oh my goodness, my heart. 500 euros, bruh. Right? Is that what that is? I wish I could highlight this. Again, I apologize. I'm not, I wonder if I can, hold on. I'm going to try something real quick. Let me see if I can go into here, but not bring. Okay. Y'all tell me if I'm echoing or not right now. I'm going to stop for a second. Am I cool? Are we good? I'm waiting. I'm going to wait for a minute or two. Let me know if I'm echoing or if it sounds okay right now. Because I muted my laptop, but I want to be able, yes, all good. Bruno, thank you. Thanks for being on top of it. All right, cool. So here's what I'm going to do. I wish I had another place to put this phone. Let me see. Let's do this. Okay, hold on. Let me try something real quick. Oh, weird. I'm frozen. Oh. Hold on. I got it. I'm going to work. Okay. Maybe that's better. Maybe a little bit. Okay. I'm trying to do this to get through these comments, but now I think now that I'm in the background on my laptop, it's messing up the connection again. But let me try and do this at least for just a second. Oh no, now, oh yes, here I can. Yeah, Tiago Nunez, what up? I'm so grateful to you. Bro, you don't even know like how much that helps me out. That really, like, I might start crying a little bit. Here, I just, you know what, let me get out of this StreamYard thing so that I can get all okay. All right, here. I'm back. I'm good. I think I'm live. I'm gonna keep Tiago's thing up there because why the hell not? Dude, like like not only that honestly, like that is gonna help me pay off part of my credit card. For those of you that don't know, the bus had a bunch of issues. I'm sure most of you guys know this or have heard my sob story already. But I had to pay for a brake job 3 times over. It sucked. I'm in debt. And it's fine. You know, honestly, like I think one of the things is like after I sold my home, and again, super long story I'm not going to get into, but was debt free. I have been debt free for almost 2 years completely. I paid off my student loan. In hindsight, might not have done that. Would have put it in Hex instead. But hey, you know, whatever happens, happens. So it's just the feeling of debt, right? Like that feeling of having that again. And that's why I invested in Hex and why I'm so invested in this Richard Hart ecosystem, because I know And that's why I'm so positive during this bear market, y'all, because I know what we hold. And I know I am 100%. I have never faltered in my confidence of what Richard is doing. Not once. I knew once I read Sci-Vive and I understood who he was at his heart, pun intended, that he was doing this all for a reason, and he's never going to disappoint us. He wants that glory, and he is going to get it. So there's some hopium for you right now. Let me try and get back to the comments. I got to leave in about 20 minutes. So we got 20 minutes together, friends. Let's see. All right. Tiago, all that basically to say, Tiago, thank you so much. And that's going to help me a shit ton. Like, bless my heart. Metallica Elmo, holy crap, dude. Bruno says, Tiago has no chat hex in Portuguese. No Telegram. I want to learn Portuguese a little bit. I'd like to go to Portugal. Turns out I did my DNA test, and it turns out that my grandfather's born and raised in Puerto Rico. Okay, so I thought I was like at least a quarter Puerto Rican. Y'all, that's not how it works. Not only am I'm less Puerto Rican than I am Portuguese. I'm actually more Portuguese than Puerto Rican. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Let's see. Metallic Elmo said maybe turn off camera for a sec. It's lagging. Yeah, it was just it's Starlink. I'm in a spot where it has to be totally unobstructed, and I was obstructed. So that's there's trees and shit. So that's what's going on. Bruno says oof. Johnny B3 says ghosty. Moondog says throwback to my stream on Hexray's channel. That feedback loop was that, yeah. On another little feature I brought to the sesh. Yeah, I forget sometimes that happens. But hopefully, and that's the thing is like I've been doing this for 2 years and I still mess up, you guys. So like no one's perfect. I'm still learning how to do StreamYard and like share my screen and things like that. I want to do more of that in the future. So it's a growth process, right? We're all here growing together. So Miriam says all good. Moondog says connection stable so far. Bambi says, hi, SJ. It was so nice meeting you in New York. If you are still watching, hello, Bambi. It was super nice meeting you. You and Crypto Orange, like, y'all, seriously, I haven't stopped talking about how sweet it was to hear you say what you said to me. And again, like, I think I mentioned this a little bit yesterday, but it just warms my heart so much. And it's one of the reasons, it's a huge reason that I continue doing what I'm doing on this tour. Because there have been moments, especially before Chicago, like the trip from freaking Northern California to Denver was just wretched. Like I had a good time. I met a lot of good people, but with the bus, like there was just so much going wrong with it over and over again, that I wanted to give up. I wanted to stop. Because I was just like, I'm just putting money into this thing and like nothing's coming of it. And you go down that road, right? You go down that rabbit hole and you guys see me, like I'm a positive person. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to get me down, right? So when I'm upset or I'm sad, y'all know that it's something serious, right? Like that's not just like sticks and stones will break my bones, right? Like I am under a bunch of rocks kind of thing. So I'm fortunate that everything's worked out since then. The bus is running fantastically. My internet connection's working fine right now. And I get to chat with y'all lovely folks and see you all around this country. I'm so stoked to meet more of you out there. Again, for those of you that missed it, or if you didn't hear me earlier, check out Effin' Hangout tonight on Discourse Syndicate. I'll be there. Black Hexican will be there. It's going to be a good time. Going to talk about the tour. Let's try and get back to these comments here. Robert Online, hello. Just got back from the Highest of Stakes movie. Really enjoyed it. Man, I watched it twice. It's great. If you're in a city, if you can drive, if you feel like driving a couple hours to go see it, please do. Like, if you have the ability to go out and see it right now, try to get out to a theater and watch it. It is so well done. I didn't know what to expect, but it was better than my expectations. Like, I think that anyone from someone who has no idea what crypto is to, you know, people like myself. I'm in the movie. Did you guys know that? There's 2 scenes where you'll find me, and I'm dancing in both of them. I'm wearing this white dress. It was at the, I think it was at the Hex convention in March. And I'm wearing this white dress that has one long sleeve. It was super like, someone told me it was very Lady Gaga. So on one side, it was like a male suit, right? So it's got this long sleeve and a collar. And then on the other side, it was like this ruffled, feathery dress kind of thing. So and my hair was very different. My hair is all short and it's hex colored. So if you you know, you're gonna go see it again, try and glimpse me. You guys will see me for a second there. But DJ Bomber, glad you got to go see it. Great film. I can't wait. I really am hopeful that it's gonna come out on streaming services. Miriam says tried to link. Yeah, girl, try something else. Just like put your name for the Etsy. I mean Instagram. Tell us what your Instagram is so we can see more of your crochet magic. Mr. Rock Jockey says thumbs up. Samantha says I did a stream with Tex and Tailgate once and went live with when PulseChain launched on Crypto Heartbeat's channel for a little bit. See, there you go, Samantha. Let's see. Magnus says, hey SJ, hello. Is that? I'm gonna fuck it up. I hope that's. Is that the Swedish flag? Is that Sweden? Magnus, let me know. Samantha says if you're ever down to do Tex and Tailgate, let me know. They stream it every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Quinn is there most weeks as well. Yeah, I'm totally down. Like I'm in it right now. Like I want to be streaming constantly. Because again, I miss it. I love being here. I love talking to you guys. And I love that I'm appreciated. I really love that I get to be myself and I get to just show up and talk and people find value in that. And I don't want to stop. I can't, right? Like there's so much momentum and there's so much reason right now, especially as everything's down, everyone's, you know, fed up and upset. What better time than now to get started and, you know, not get started, but to continue right on this path and continue spreading this positivity. So Michelle says, hi, SJ, love your positivity. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. Johnny says, make it Miriam on the gram. Hey, thanks, Johnny. And the bird and the clock. YouTube doesn't seem to like the mention of other platforms and won't let her post links. Interesting. So yeah, make it Miriam. That's MakeitMIram. I hope I got that right. I think that's right. My eyes. I don't think I need glasses, but it's just so small on the phone. So yeah, definitely check her stuff out if you haven't already. Hex Toshi says, yo, smash the likes for free Hex. LOL JK. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll be Hex rich and able to give out, you know, a token here or there to people. So let's see. That's everyone just telling me that I was all good with my music or my sound. Hold says, Theo, send me a few bucks too, bro. Bruno says, LOL, hold. 500 years is like $550. Yeah, man, that's like legit. Like I can't even. My heart, it makes me happy. What did you study? Magnus, are you asking me what I studied in college? And then Bruno says on Telegram, thoughts better than our expectations. I think I made it. I think I made it all the way to the end, you guys. I did it. What do you want to talk about? So one thing that I wanted to bring up, and I'm not going to have enough time to cover it in as much depth as I would like to, but that conference, the longevity conference that I got to attend in the 2 days before the Brooklyn PulseChain Tour event, blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind. It was called the lifespan.io longevity and DeSci conference. I didn't know that there were other D spaces, right? Like there's DeSci, there's more. I couldn't tell you right now. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But like decentralized gaming, decentralized science, decentralized longevity, like the fact that there's people working hand in hand, right? Like trying to bring more information trying to bring more attention to what's going on in longevity, and trying to bring more attention through Web3, right? Like through using blockchain technology to get more eyes on these projects and these people who are doing this work in longevity. Now, I reached out yesterday to a couple women who I got to meet through this conference. One of them being Laura, I can't think of her last name right now, but she's highly involved with the Athena DAO. Check out the Athena DAO if you get a chance. I'm going to be reposting and commenting and doing a lot more on my X Twitter with the longevity community. So if you want to know more about that, especially for women, y'all, it's so interesting to see Laura showed a breakdown of how the funding works in longevity, right? And I think I took a photo of this, and I'll have to share this maybe the next time I come on, and if I figure out better how to screen share and if my connection works. But basically, it was that of all of the different categories, right? And she had maybe 9 or 10 different categories that fall under the scope of longevity. And can someone put a 1 in the chat if you've ever heard of longevity? Well, no, how about let's do this. Put a 1 in the chat if you are studying longevity at all, or if you've found yourself going down that rabbit hole in any way, shape, or form. And then maybe put a 2 in the chat if you've never heard, you have no idea what longevity is. I'm also curious because it looks like my chat just ended. Like I don't see any more people chatting, and I don't know if that's because I try to connect on StreamYard or what. But oh, I see Tiago. I see Tiago with the 1. All right. Cool, man. That's badass. Also, Tiago. Yeah, let me know. I'm curious if you have been studying it. I would love to know who you follow, what books you've read. I have a great one. Is it up there? I have got a great longevity book that, oh, here we go. This was given to me by Swizzle Sticks. Big up Swizzle Sticks. When I was in Seattle, I got to hang out with him, and he was kind enough to allow me some space to park the bus. We hit it off real well and talked a lot about longevity and biohacking. So I apologize for the shadow too, guys. I can see now on my YouTube that I've been holding the phone in front of my face like this. But either way, I want to bring more eyes to longevity because I think, especially as Hexicans, right? I think we want live to see all these stakes come to fruition, right? And we want to be around for the next 5555 and beyond. So look out, keep an eye out for that. If you're into longevity, leave a comment below, hit me up on I'm at awildsj on every platform. So any social media, everything from Patreon to YouTube, like that's where you'll find me. So hit me up. I might try and like have guests on more frequently to talk about what's going on with the longevity movement, and what are the little things, what are the little hacks that I can share that will help everyone, right? I mean, just to start, and I'm going to cut it off in about 30 seconds to a minute here, so I'm going to end it real soon. But eat well, sleep well, and exercise. I learned at this longevity conference that people who do not exercise have 3 times a higher morbidity rate than somebody who's morbidly obese. I don't know exactly how that works, but I mean, like, I'm guessing it's like if you're obese and you work out, right? Like, you're gonna survive longer than someone who's not obese and doesn't work out. Like, working out is so key, and I'm so grateful that I got into working out in this last couple years. I wasn't into it. I had a boyfriend back in the day that I was a total gym rat, and it annoyed the shit out of me. He would spend 3 to 4 hours at the gym, and I was like, what are you even doing, bro? Um, do you even lift, bro? But I'm into it now. I want to be strong. So I want to be strong. I want you to be strong. I want you to eat well, sleep well, and exercise. So we're going to end it with that. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming and watching. Share it out. You know, I'm going to continue to do this, and I'm going to continue to be positive, and I'm going to continue to bring great little tidbits of ways that we can just live longer well, in a well we want to age well, right? And we want to see our kids, you know, doing some cool shit. So let's do that together. I love you guys. I am so grateful for all of you. Let me see these last few comments here. Peter Diamandis, Naveen Jane. I don't know that name. Naveen Jane, David Sinclair, Aubrey de Grey. Yeah. I've definitely heard of Peter Diamandis. I follow him. Dr. Huberman. Yes, I just got into him. He did a podcast. I think he's one of the only ones where I found this podcast about female fertility and longevity. So I was just listening to him. Good stuff, man. Hold says longevity is my middle name. Badass. Yeah, exercise is the best for body and mind. Pink hand waving, smash the like. All right, guys. I cannot thank you enough. Hopefully I'll be back super soon within the next couple days. I'm not going to promise that I'll stream every day, but I'm going to try real hard to do it as often as possible. And again, come to the effing hangout tonight, 9 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be a grand old time. Yar.